Hey everyone, today I've got your Red Dawn movie review. It's a remake from the original one that I ended up seeing, but I fell asleep watching that shit because that was just, like, that movie was just dumb. Or I can't even say how dumb this movie was. This movie is about a group of teenagers who are trying to save their town from an invasion from North Korea, because there's these soldiers that come flying in, like, in parachutes, so it's pretty crazy. This movie stars Chris Hemsworth, Isabel Lucas, Josh Hutcherson, Connor Cruise, aka Tom Cruise's son, and Josh Peck, and Adrian Palicki, and they're all sort of banded together in this group called the Wolverines. So I immediately kept on thinking, okay, they should actually bring in the real Wolverine. That'd be pretty awesome. Hugh Jackman in a movie taking out North Korean soldiers. That'd be pretty sweet. Hemsworth and Josh Peck are brothers, and they're sort of the first ones that we see who witness, like, the attacks happening. So it gets pretty scary. You're just, like, wondering at first, like, why is this happening? They're talking about how they took out Central Command or whatever, and I'm like, really? The US wouldn't be able to control their own country? Like, that's pretty crazy. Unless it just, like, happened out of the blue and they just weren't prepared for it. They end up getting separated from their father, who's played by Cullen, who's a police officer, and they just have to run like the wind, pretty much, like run, Forrest, run. They meet up with all their friends, trying to get a little small group together, and trying to figure out what to do because people are getting killed left and right. People are getting kidnapped, captured by these soldiers, and things are just, all hell just breaks loose, and they're just trying to pull out the big guns, you know what I mean? Guys, I definitely am a fan of big action-y type movies, like big huge explosions, people shooting and killing each other. I mean, I know that's like pretty crazy, but it's just like one of those like thrilling movies that it was definitely violent, pretty crazy. Yeah. And at first, like, I didn't know what to think of all the actors because they're pretty all like mainstream. I've seen some of the stuff that they've all been in, and I feel like, you know, the fact that they have all these actors who are sort of like in the younger generation, it's to appeal to the younger audience, because in the 80s when this movie first came out, it was with Patrick Swayze, who plays the part that Chris Hemsworth was in, and he still looked like an adult back then. So everybody just saw these young people. Find it really funny how some of these guys who like don't even look old enough to drive, yet they do, and yet they're pulling out their shotguns and rifles and all that stuff. Even like the girls, like the two main chicks in the movie, I was not really impressed with their characters. I think they were just only in it just to, you know, look good on camera. So I can't, you know, really say anything about that. It's just a little unnecessary. Because I don't think that like they're like the best actresses in the world. Isabel Lucas and Adrian Palicki. Oh yeah, and the guy who plays the main North Korean soldier guy, ugh, he was hot. Don't judge me, but he was. I'd be like, man, I would not want to kill that pretty face. I'd say, like, this movie wasn't that great. It wasn't, you know, like that big of a deal, so I probably wouldn't recommend seeing it, but if you want to see it, definitely let me know in the comments, and if you have seen it, what you guys think about it, and who was your favorite in the movie. So you guys can let me know what you guys thought of Red Dawn, and which one do you like better? Do you like the original Red Dawn from the 80s, or do you like this remake? You guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for each other Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.